Good job, buddy. P1 right there.
Good almost Halloween evening, everybody. Anybody see anything good at Martinsville today? No? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, it's the Toads' turn to take on Martinsville. We got the It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 200, sponsored by our good buddy and the man with all the fans, Nodge, a.k.a. John Crutchley, or the guy that you get your emails from telling you that we've got racing going on. We're going to take a quick look at the points, and Davey, quote-unquote, I'm not very good at this Hendricks, which he's tried to sell us that before. Still sits atop the points here with a pretty good, I mean, not insurmountable by any stretch, but a good lead over Kyle Gretsch, old Mr. Sexy Waltrip himself. Then that guy in the 45 car, the Rafter Mobile, Alacorey, sitting there third in points. We've got AJ Benish, that is the little man in the boat, paddles harder than anybody, sitting in fourth. Then we've got Jacob Klinkart, sitting there all alone, fifth in points. That is a run, man. Klink has been on a tear. So you think you want to come out and pretend to be a no-toad? You should do that. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because we're recruiting. The No-Toad Racing League is recruiting now. We've got a series almost every night of the week, including ARCA, Xfinity, Next Gen, the 87 Legends. We got a lot more fun racing. The official stuff starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's the 20th anniversary. Friendly iRacing League. Got our start back in 2002 using the NASCAR Racing Series from Papyrus. Oh, Papyrus, man. But we've got a link here on the YouTube channel. We've got a Facebook, we've got an Instagram, and we got one of them there old tweeter machines that we've all heard so much about. And we got our infamous little blip here that apparently we're going to have this once a broadcast. Not really. I don't know. We'll say that we will. But the Discord link there is also right up top. And so while that's up there, we're going to take a quick second before we really get rolling to let everybody know we're not going to be pulling a Ross Chastain tonight. That is a penalty in the No-Toad Racing League. So, no cutthroat heroics, unfortunately. I mean, it was awesome. I will not deny that it was awesome. Makes for great TV, makes my life better. However, we have had some, we'll just call them fairly stern warnings that we will not be doing that. That is not something that is in the cards for today. So we'll just kind of leave that at that. And while we're waiting here, they're 200 laps. The normal, we've got a set of tires on the car. We got 3 more in the pits. We run 65% fuel, and it is Martinsville, baby, or as old Dennis Hamlin would say, that's short track racing. But I've got 200 laps around the old half mile, and we got a super ultra pumpkin mobile for the Nodge, who just disappeared. So thanks, Nodge. Disappeared on me. We'll start getting cars lined up on track. How exciting! Oh, look, there they come. We've got cars coming up on track. Who wants some? There's the old pumpkin mobile sitting next to donuts. The starting lineup gonna look like this. Look who's back, Skylar Carnes, and keep in mind, I think we have us a budding rivalry here between Skylar and Davey Hendricks. They are both fast, and they both can lead, and they both will touch each other to move them. The Shoe parks it on the outside of the front row. Got Sexy Waltrip and Matt with the poor little hamster Canadian internet that's doing best it can. They're starting fourth. Christian Loshane starting fifth. I'm going to use his name right since he got a top 5. Rafter starting 6th. Davey Hendricks, not real good at this, but he's still starting 7th. David, the Fighting Feet, starting 8th. Michael McCuskey is going to start off here out of 9th with Jaden Consturk on the outside of him starting 10th. We got Marty Rogers and Al Dixon, a.k.a. Slider, starting 12th. Marshall Harris and Sticky Fingers Benson sitting there in row 7. And row 8 is the Nodge, our sponsor for the evening, and John Campbell. Behind them be Gary Sargent and Christopher Harrison. We got John Kreidler with AJ Benish in row 10. Jacob Klinkhart, Scott Kelly make up row 11. Chad Baer and James Lawson going to start shotgun on the field. Oh, I got this feeling that we're going to kind of have a barn burner. It just kind of seems like that. It just seems like it's one of them days. I think everybody's all jacked up from the race, the in real life race. And I just really got this feeling that I just got this feeling. I think we're going to spend some time under yellow today, but I think after we get a couple of the early boinks and binks out of it, I think we'll probably be all right. Hopefully. Maybe. It's hard telling. It's almost Halloween. We're all jacked up on Snickers bars and Butterfingers and everything we've been getting into all day that are supposed to be for trick-or-treaters tomorrow. But, you know, I mean, you got to dig through and make sure there's not all that, all the drugs and I don't know what all, the knives and everything else that they claim are in all the candy every year. Never turns out to be. Skyler's going to bring them around. The restart, the initial restart is on green, which we've got green. And from there on, it is on the leader to restart us. So Skyler's going to bring them out of turn 2. Down the back straight we come. Well, so far we got a half a lap in the books. We got some single file up front. Well, look at us go. All right, Skyler's going to lead him around for lap 1. Bonus points for the part-timer. He's kind of still doing that Wood Brothers thing. He's got some schooling stuff, so he hasn't necessarily said that he's back 100%, but he has been making some showings. Okay. I thought Benson was going to get a little wall rub going there. Oh. All right. 'Tis but a flesh wound. I've had worse. All right, Harrison's going to keep her going. Bump it up against the wall and square it up a little more. All right. We now have the kind of prototypical conga line that you get around here. The Martinsville Cha-Cha, as it were. Can I say Martin? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be something. I'm questioning whether or not I can say that. It seems to me like I've said that before, and somebody told me it meant something that it didn't. So we might edit that out. But yeah, maybe not. All right, 5 laps. Martinsville goes really quick. We're making 20-second laps. So I mean, we're pretty literally running 3 laps a minute here. So we could, in theory, have a quick race, but you know, we'll see how that works. We'll hop on and let's do some riding around with some guys. Jump on here with Alan Dixon. And we're going to jump up with Marty. We're going to jump in here with Christian. He's still running in 5th behind Piracini. A lot of off throttle there. So you get them real good, pretty straightened up before you back in the gas. Apparently iRacing is really confused. Uh-oh. Marshall Harris. We got a little loopy. Oh, no! Scott Kelly with the kibosh. Like, you're going to sit there and you're going to like it, 14 car. I'm the 34. You hear me roar. Meow. Man, I don't know. That, wonder if that was a brake bias deal. That's not cool. Jaden Consturk has jumped into pits. Well, let's see where, well, first off, let's see why it's not showing me the replay. Oh, no, Nodge. Oh, yeah, man. That really sucks. He was fine. Oh, Scott, what happened? We're going to ride on board just because. What if we got him locked up, maybe? Oh, yeah, just gonna. Well, you know what? All said and told, that wasn't all that bad of a hit. I've seen worse. That was. 'Tis a flesh wound. Well, that was already 10 laps and done. James jumped to the pits. Let's see if we can... Okay. Oh, he was in the pits. That's also weird. All right, then. This pit crew's going to stand there and talk about that. See if we've got any takers other than 14 is going to come down pit road. Road. So kind of... I tell you that, the car doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. I mean, especially for Martinsville. I hope he's not going to burn a faster pair. Then again, I mean, I hope, you know, just weird iRacing. Seems like after that update there a little bit ago, you get motor damage real easy. Not real exactly sure why, but it just seems like a thing we get now. All right, here's the only one out there. I'm going to sit there and take some optional. And while he's doing that, we will jump back out here and try and get up to the leader, which would be... Why exactly it wasn't listening to me. Oh, SDK, why do you do this? There we go. Look at that. We got Skyler. Skyler would be the man that is leading this deal. So even the pace laps go by fairly quick around here. So now Skyler will basically, you know, we're going to re-rack them. Once the pace car is off, it is up to him to decide when we go and not so much where we go. I mean, it's Martinsville. There's walls all around, so we can escape. Probably not anyway. We could. We could try. But we could not. It's always up to them. You never really know. Come pediddling around. Lights are off. Pace car's going to come in. We're going to go back racing. Or at least going to think about it. Get up here on the gearbox. Bye, Kyle. Bye, Kyle. Bye, Shield. And like a herd of turtles in a snowstorm, we're back. Get everybody straightened out. 200 laps isn't a long time here, but it isn't exactly just a walk in the park either. So there's definitely time to do a little give and take, work things around. You can't just knock these cars out on the day because, I mean, you'll damage your stuff and you won't make the end. Even the slow part of the corner, there's about 40 miles an hour, but I mean, if you ever hit something with a car 40 miles an hour, it'll mess some stuff up. May or may not know that from experience. We got the old Interstate Yoder out front. We got the Shoes Mobile second, and we got the Sexy Walter Scheme running third. They look so controlled. They're not controlled at all. Jump on here. We'll hop on board here with Skyler. See that little band moving around. That wheel spin. Get it turned back in. Get it straightened back up. Only gas. You know, 2/3 of the way down, then you're back off. Back on the brakes. Just rinse and repeat. 120 miles an hour or so. Oh, shoot. We're burning that, man. We're somewhere at 60 mid-corner. You can definitely destroy a car at 60. Especially if you get it airborne. Those curbs, they'll get you airborne. Just up past 120. There's a ton of rhythm to Martinsville. That is a very calming rhythm, and it has been known to make me take a nap if I'm watching it, like, you know, real life. Not really here. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. All right. That's enough of that. Go wander backwards here. There's Mr. O'Shane. There is Denny Hamlin bothering Slider. That's the David Feet. The fight feet. You got the Nodge right behind him there for 12. Nodge has got Vincent tailing him. Boxed up, Nate. Cleancart, look at that, man. He's up 12 positions. That's pretty impressive, especially at Martinsville. It is. I mean, as you can see, they're lined up. There's a specific reason for that. It's hard to pass. I mean, you've really got to kind of root up underneath and kind of get up underneath them, scooch them out of the way just a hair, and break their momentum a little. Nothing to what you've seen in real life today with the Cup cars about having to, plow into the things. But a little nudge goes a long way with these cars. Got the near going on. Cars are near for me, actually. Got McCuskey leading this group. We're already 25 laps in to the It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 200, sponsored by Nodge Crutchley. And I believe we've got a Sonoma race without sponsorship. So if you guys want, get a hold of the No Toad Racing League. Be like, hey, I would like to pay you money, and I would like to have my name be the sponsor. Get a hold of Sarge. You can get a hold of Rafter. Maybe we'll get you hooked up, and you can get a hold of me. I can give you them. Oh, Slider. Bouncing it off the wall. But Sparks. That's okay here. We're good with that. Oh, what we're not good with. Oh, no! Christian's on his side. How did we end up there? WTF. Gets in the wall, comes down a little bit. We got a little leak there. Oh. Doing a little Martin Truex Jr. Brings her back down. That went unpunished, but now this is showing Marshall Harris has crashed, and we've got a yellow, or he could have just stopped on the hits, but now it looks like doink. And a little loop-de-loop. Oh, what is it with them two? All right, so there's not much there. Nodge is going to get some TV time. Oh, Nodge backed her up into a telephone pole. Look at that thing. What'd that booty do? Backed him into a pole of some form or another. All right, so how did Nodge... Oh, yep. So, did he just stop for it? Okay, so let's jump back here and let's get back up on with Skylar. And we're going to go back to this, and we're going to run back up here one more time. I got to roll back up. All right, let's get back up here with Christian, and we're going to ride along here with Al. Coming down. Just a little. So he's going to get the pass. It just run out of room, really, is kind of what that looks like. That was kind of a cool send-off. Yeah, it just kind of looks like maybe we just ran out of time. He's definitely got his hands full, though. Right on here with Christian. Oh, yeah. Yep, that sure, from that angle, that looked like Al had all the room in the world. He's going to be able to just outrun him out of there. I have done that myself. It happens. Alrighty. So we got that one covered. We're looking around here, lap 32 of 200. And Skyler, still around. He's still just kind of hanging out here. And you can see that we've got Benish, Kreidler, Kelly, and Harris have made pit stops. Benish actually just made a second one. Keep in mind, AJ is our like black magic fuel saver. Raptor's really good at it. JC's really good at it. AJ takes it up to a level that I don't think anybody else does. He is. What are they in New England? I think they call him Wicked Smart. It's like, it's scary how good at it that he is. Let's see if it works out. Martinsville can be a fuel mileage race just as well as anybody else, I suppose, or anywhere else. Anywho, anyway, any what? Did I mention the league number is 6307? You should jump in iRacing and apply, and then hop on that Discord and be like, hey, I want to come be a no-toad too. And Skyler could do that and take off on you on the restart. We'll come back to green to start the 34th circuit of 200. 200. And look at all that. Hey, easy, buddy. All right, so by my count, we're averaging a caution every 7.5 laps. Let's find out. Oh man, I'm not sure what we want to look at here. Let's try, let's go into the cab. And we are gonna go, looks like it may have started with Slider. Watch that 33 car. It looks, he's the first one reporting crashed anyway. Oh, McCuskey's, yeah. Well, oh yeah, then the big, oh, wow. Whew. So, that's what you call a pinball. Boy, let's try that from the roof of Benish. I'm not sure how good of that will be, but I don't know how you stop paddling the boat. I mean, that's one of the things, once you're committed, you're just kind of there. I mean, you start, you're probably going to have water splashing up all over you, and you're just going to be soaking wet in a mess. Try and get her woad, see if we can get some pinball action there. Get down, bang, bang. You know, all said and told, I mean, the back 5 cars really didn't get into him, so got a little superficial damage there, but I think we'll rally. Puke and rally. Let's get low here off Gary Sargent. Cautions breed cautions at Martinsville, unlike any place else. Everybody check up. You already see the smoke. You can see around. Oh, yeah. Just go ahead and get her woed up. Let everybody just finish up there. Slider gets her righted. And we are back in business, as the kids don't say at all. If I was the kids, I'd say it. And, well, we got another. Let's see. Chris Harrison showing crash. So let's see what happened there. He may just going to be stopping to tow. It looks a little hurt. I mean, doesn't look necessarily wounded. Oh, well, I missed his pit entrance. Well, what happened there? I wonder if he had to give his lap back, and it reported that as a crash in the timing and scoring software. That is absolutely possible. Lights are out on Da Pace car. And we're going to give this thing one more go again. Look like Skyler was trying to spin out the pace car. Can't really do that. You just drive right through it. I check out the interiors a lot. All right, here Here we go. We got a green. We got a Skylar. We got people. We got cars. Trucks, van, SUVs. All vehicles must go. Well, he got a substantial jump there. We got the shoe inside of Sexy Waltrip. See if Kyle's got anything for the outside, or if that's just going to be too much of a fight for this early into it and not worth destroying a set of tires. Kyle is extremely good at saving tires. There's a lot of times we'll change tires once or twice and finally catch up to them and find out he's still on his original tires. Let me tell you, that makes you feel bad, especially when you're not all that fast to begin with. And then it's like, oh yeah, I've never changed tires. And we're on like lap 80. Horrible. I'm old enough for him. I think I could probably get him from elderly abuse, maybe. I don't know. Try. It's always worth a try. The answer is no unless you ask. Right? Right. Alrighty. Now if we can get a little rundown through here. Alan Dixon. There's the caution for that. So let's see what we got going on here. Slider is having an evening. Dodge has lost his TV panel. Oh, tried it. Man. If I had a nickel for every time I've done that at countless tracks, I'd have a whole bunch of nickels. So, guess who pitted? I'll give you a hint. Right there. KAR. Carnes is in. Benson is in. Crutchley is in. Shoe is in. 14 is getting a lap back. Marshall Harris going to fly around the outside. 155 laps. I'm gonna say, which man, I'm not sure this is gonna work, but so we're gonna be roughly 150 laps. So that'd be a 75 lap stint, 65% fuel. That's probably close enough. That may be that they're stopping here to one stop it from this point. That is going to be where I say we're at, and we know that I'm wrong a lot, so take that with a grain of salt. So we've got the sexy half of the Waltrip clan there running first. We got Piracini running in second. And we've got Davey Hendricks. Oh, look, he's not good at this, running third. Jacob Klinkart up 17 spots for fourth. Al Corey is up one in fifth. Well, Sticky Fingers, man, he's up 8 spots. He's running sixth. The Fighting Feet is running seventh. And Black Magic Fuel Saver, AJ, up 12 positions, running in eighth. Naj, our sponsor with no TV panel, he is hanging himself out here in ninth. And JC is running 10th. So we got one more lap, it looks like. So let's go pop back. We got Marty Rogers running in 11th. John Kreidler right behind him running in 12th. And he's up 7 positions. McCuskey is in lucky 13th with Alan Dixon next to him. Skyler fresh off pit road. The Shoe. We got Scott Kelly that was there. We got Sarge that was there. We got back of the line Marshall Harris. We got Christopher Harrison is there. Get back up front. We are going to be going on Kyle. The Kyle Manator. See, it does. Looks like that pace car's getting hit by him. It's not. It's just the angle. But hope you guys like these cameras. I made them for you this afternoon. Kyle says bye. Matt says, hey, where are you going? Kyle says, I'm going this way. Later, sucker. And meanwhile, Davey, I'm not very good at this Hendricks, is going to go ahead and poke his nose in the Yoda in Christopher Harris and Marshall Harris. Hey, guess what? We got a lap in. So riding around under caution, we will absolutely, positively, without any question, take it. We're going to ride on board with Christopher Harrison. Did he goose it, lose it? Well, so done that. We're going to catch the curve a little. No, good clean run. Oh, hey, surprise butt stuff. Oh, that's what happened. All right. Well, Marshall, you feel free to tell us your side of the story, but we already know it. Man, look at that car. Look, that car fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Jeez. And goose. All right, he hits him once. And twice. 3 times a lady. All right, so there was that one. Oh, my God. Well. Yep, that's probably just where you're at there. Well, if that doesn't grab your attention, I guess not a whole lot will. All right, so let's go ahead and flip back live. We are having a night. It's showing. We're gonna check. I'm sure these guys just stopped. Showing the shoe and Sarge both wrecked, but I wonder if they didn't have to. Oh, that was a blown motor. Somebody blew a motor and it ain't even halftime. See if he's just stopping for. Yeah, it could be having to slow down for Harrison, and that could have been the motor we just heard. Nope. Oh, he did wreck. Oh, no! And so Sarge stopped. There is 2 birds with 1 stone there. The shoe done got pinched. The shoe dropped. That wasn't even the other shoe dropping. That was just flat out the shoe just got dropped. We're going to just assume here that Chris probably didn't see. Oh, God, then he got into somebody else. So I wonder if Chris didn't know who hit him other than it was a white car and decided that, hey, F you. Because that's what that looks like. And boy, getting Scott again, man. Oh boy. So we're definitely got some tempers. I do not have the radio turned on. It's just to keep it from getting broadcast. But I will guarantee you that we have had at least one warning already from barking back and forth on the radios. It is getting chippy. Chippy long stockings. Chippity doo-dah. Those kind of things. Woo-hoo-hoo. Don't want to be out there. I do not. Honestly, a little bit I do, but it's maybe a little sadist, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, look, there's Davey. Oh, Davey's never good at this. Yeah, sure he's not. We're on the M&M scheme, one of the old school schemes of the... Oh, you're home. Hi, Kyle. Green again. Up 55. Let's see if we can hold our liquor this time. Down into turn 1. Down through turn 2. Down the little back straightaway. Dodge is heading in. Marshall Harris is showing crashed again. I think it is time to park it, Marshall. Tonight is not your night, buddy. Toads have a kind of a 3 strikes. You should take yourself out rule. If you cause 3 separate cautions, a lot of people or 2 separate cautions. A lot of times, if you just spin 3 times, maybe it's better to just go ahead and watch the football game or something on. All right, we're gonna see if we can find this real quick. Hopefully, these guys get it done for a couple laps. We can see what's going here. See what Marshall's got going on. We've got Skyler moving through the pack. Marshall's doing fine. We're going to go back live. We're going to find Skyler. It looks like he is making his way through the field because that's just what Skyler does. We'll work it down the back straight. Down into 3. We'll work on the 11 car of David Feet. He is coming around the mountain. Whoa. Well, those schemes actually used to run together. Yep. So for any of us who forgot, Skyler's out. Skyler's good. He is making positions back up very rapidly. Just ran the fastest lap there, about a half a second faster than anybody else. Got a little, excuse me, pardon me there from Benson. The outside just does not really work at Martinsville all that well. Oh, never mind. I'm a complete liar. It works fine if you're that fast. So I guess for this next trick, Skyler will just keep it like a quarter-inch off the wall and make it look like a Ross Chastain. But anyway, the Interstate Batteries Toyota Goose. Man, you never goose the little man in the boat. And yet he just did that very thing. AJ's up the hill. AJ taps the wall. AJ has got slippery rubber on that machine. Had to think of a way to clean that up real quick. Yeah, I'm wondering if he's got some tire issue going on there. He's up and high and trying to let Skyler by. And Skyler's going to take that as well as a couple others. Man, we are getting busy here. Right along with AJ. He's got the shoe on the inside now. You get stuck on that outside, bad things happen to you. Those bad things that happen is you just keep losing spots. AJ is overdriving it bad into the injury. Either his tires are just shot, which after getting them hot may very well be the issue. He's pushing up like that. And you know, somebody like me, I will get frustrated and overdrive several corners like that. AJ doesn't. So I think he's coming up high here, telling guys, get on by here. I'm going to go back and try and save myself some fuel and see if I can't turn this thing into a fuel mileage race. And 47's on the 11 still, because I just don't know any other way for them to be. 22 and 32. Hey, look at that. He's got some disappearing stuff. Hey, everybody. I got a disappearing race car here. That is not what Marty sounds like at all. Just not at all. I've just had a flash of the old Harry Carey. Hey, everybody. Anyway, where'd Skyler go? Skyler's still in 8th. Who do we got leading? You're never going to believe this. Prepare to fall over shocked. It's Davey, I'm not good at Martinsville Hendricks. Meh. Boo this man. Boo. Oh, Davey. You lie to me all the time, and I keep buying into it. So, we got a Davey. We've got a Angry at his internet provider Canadian running second. And we have got a little bit of a battle for third there. Piercini is going to do the great disappearing Canadian trick. Clinkhart's like, sweet, I'm second. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And he doesn't know where he's running. Kyle is undoubtedly on Discord talking to Matt. Hey, Blinken. Raptor's more than likely in there saying, yeah, you are. And Matt's probably like, man, I'm going to have to go to the booth with Cooper. I don't want to do that, because that's his punishment when his internet doesn't work. We send him to the booth with me. Poor guy. So, yeah. So we get some everyday Martinsville. Civil discussions are happening. Yeah, I'm sure there is a ton of radio squawk going on. But the old Martinsville issue, can't put the power down. Sounds like that's what's happening. We got the old YouTube chat giving us the 411. I don't even think there is 411 nowadays, but giving me the Google kind of sounds weird. I mean, that honestly just sounds flat nerdy, so I probably will just keep saying that. But anywho, I'm going to flip over here real quick and see what we're looking at. Specifically, I want to see Carnes. All right, so he's 27 into that. And we ran probably half those under caution. So the front 5 are still without pit stop. Carnes has already made his first one on 44 laps. So he's got another 17 laps to go. But if those guys ran 72, we're looking more like 45 laps to go. So he's going to be right about there. So, yeah, Skyler should be able to stop one more time. And he should be able to go. McCuskey, 36, might be a little short. The shoe, he's going to be good. I think he stopped with Skyler. Rogers, safety might be right on that edge. Dixon. Kelly, you know, that poor guy, man. He's hit everything with the lottery out there today. Bad deal. Oh, Piercini is showing crashed on SDK. However, he's not showing up on track anymore. So Matt has been blipped out for packet loss, and it now brought him back, and he is in the pits. So free positions for everyone. Yeah, let's say that caution will go. All right, so Davey Klinkhardt, 19 positions to the good since the start of this race. Man, that is awesome. Klink is out there. That one about slipped. Klink is out there doing a absolutely fine job. Super fine job. That is impressive. He is leading Gretsch. And then Rafter running fourth right now. Skyler has worked his way up to fifth. Benson, running in VR tonight, is fighting for sixth position with the fighting feet. Watch these guys here a little bit. Well, Feet's going to take it from him. This is my spot right here. I shall take it and call it my own, see? Yeah. Then we got McCuskey. Man has been known to run on some short tracks, get in there and thump you around. McCuskey's still good hard racer. You know, these short tracks are I don't necessarily say a strong point. I mean, the guy can win everywhere, but I mean he definitely does all right. You put him on a smaller track, and it's just put the power down and let her eat. McCuskey does fine doing that. The Shoe hanging out here in ninth, which he's working through a pit that was not anywhere near as fast as the pit that Skyler had. We got Marty Rogers sitting there in 10th. JC has worked his way up 5 spots. He's running 11th right now. And Slider, I mean, he's had a night, but he is holding tight up here in 12th. We got Nodge is still a couple of positions up from where he started. He's running out the 13th position in his It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown paint scheme. And behind him, Mr. John Kreidler. He's getting 6'8", heralding from the woods outside somewhere while being really hairy. Gary Sargent, that's the guy. You need to get a hold of him. Be like, hey, I want to hear this weird guy you guys have doing broadcast say my name, and I will pay you for it. And AJ paddling away, trying to keep her together till the end, not wanting to use his fast repair. Doing things of that. And that is who we've got out and about on the track. Klink is about to make this thing a race. I am pretty convinced of that. We're going to ride on board with him. Getting a little crazy sounding on the brakes there. A little heavy on the brake. A little heavy on the turn in. A little heavy on the back tire sliding. Man, those guys are just same speed. Right there. There we go. That's the box I wanted. Trying to watch 2 different screens at once. You can see here. Tap, tap. Honey, I'm home. He's knocking on the back door, Brian. Should we let him in? He may just kick that door open if he doesn't get where he's trying to go. Oh, Klink he's got the middle off, really. He's got that thing turning down so he can get on the gas. Yeah, I don't think the high side's going to work. You have to get out underneath him. he is there. He is all over there. I think Davey is going to do what he can. I mean, he's got him being held up. Skyler's there. Shocker. Kyle's caught back up. So Davey is the slow point here. Davey's the choke point that's holding them all. Oh, Kyle is heading up high. Kyle's going to go dust the marbles off for later. Woo! Bring that sucker around. Dirt tracking it. And then, I told you this one was going to be a little wild. I didn't want to oversell him. I just kind of had this feeling, after seeing what we saw in real life today, that they were going to be all loosey-goosey here. And that will give you Jacob Klinkart up 20 positions, up to the lead. Skyler hot on his heels. Now, is Skyler and Davey going to play nice? That is the million-dollar question. Looks like it. All right, Davey's just going to go ahead and roll. Davey knows he's got points that he needs to watch. And just to bring this up to everybody, we're going to pop this for just a second. See that line number 10 there, Skyler Carnes. He is 104 points behind. So Davey don't want none of that smoke. There ain't no reason to play with it. Just let it go. Live to pie another day, as Farmer Fran would say. We are nearing halfway. And shocker, that guy's back out front. Skyler kind of owns the short track scene around the No Toad Racing League. Nodge, no! No, Nodge, no! Oh. Man, can I get an F in chat for Nodge, our sponsor? And Matt had to quit. Yeah, Matt has disconnected for the night. Oh, man, I don't even want to watch this. What happened to Nodge? Got that car kind of shortened up, so it probably didn't handle him very good. Gets up a little high there, running. Doesn't look too bad. Kind of looks like an old Dodge Omni. Oh! I can tell you a story goes a lot like that. Oh, Davey, lawn mowing to save Nodge. Oh, Nodge. Nodge was assassinated at Martinsville. Man. Oh, boy. Well, Nodge, dang it. We're going to see if he goes in and uses his fast repair. I'll say it looks like they did just pop a TV panel. Nodge is going to let him beat on it with the bright orange dead blow hammers and see what they get. Man, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. I absolutely hate it when the sponsor of the race has a bad race. That is, as they say, no bueno. So here is our running order at 6th caution, by the way. I believe I told somebody earlier that I'd put money on that we didn't have over 5, so it's a good thing they didn't take me up on that. Caution number 6, halfway. The positive side of this is they're getting less frequent. We see we've got several cars out, 17th on back. Nodge will be the last car. So, not going to do any good to pit right now, really. Finish, doesn't really have a whole lot to lose. Get some damage worked on. Yeah, they're going to be short. So, yeah, this is just kind of an inconvenient caution. But you got Carnes, Klinkart, you got Davey and Kyle, you got Al, and we got Adam, then we got David and Marty, we got Alan and Jason running here top 10. The second half here is we got McCuskey, we got JC, Sarge, Kreidler, Vinish, and the Nodge. Round out 16 of the 24, so we have lost a third of the field already. A third. Because, you know, Martinsville. Like Zoink Scoob. Alright, coming back around for halfway. Beyond Skyler. Skyler's gone. Leader taken off early. That was kind of a suggestion earlier, too. Kind of help stretch the field a little bit. And it does seem to help, at least in the front. And, of course, you know, car count dropping. You know, we've trimmed a third of the field off, so I mean, just less body. Oh man, Lincoln tapped her off the wall. Less bodies out there to get in the way of. Back here, we got the shoe and rafter. iRacing. What are we doing? That's what we want to watch. All right, once again, we've got a pit stop that we have to make. We'll give us a couple more laps, and we'll pop the pit box up. I didn't think to pop the bar up. That was the last thing. A couple of races ago, I popped this bar up here, and boy, for some reason, either iRacing or my computer did not like it. These are the things that happen sometimes. All right, let's pop this up here real quick. Change this camera over. Trying to keep cars on the track instead of just graphics. Oh boy, yeah. So yeah, we're all in and stopped. AJ came in again, so he topped off, of course, so we do that. Yeah, boy, it looks like everybody is on for the next to last caution. But Crutchley, Kreidler were on the 5 laps ago. What's well, we were 6 laps ago. These go by quick. Go by real quick. See that closing rate from the blimp as they go in. There's a fine line between trying to make it and trying to dive bomb them, and sometimes it gets a little distorted. We are going to do some cockpit cameras here. We are going to turn this on so you guys know who you're riding with. We're going to turn them up, and we're going to do a little crank it up, and we'll talk to you in a second. And we are catching a ride with our leader, Mr. Skyler Carnes. Making some laps. Jump back in traffic here. AJ is, well, he's got him a wounded car. He's definitely got some wounds going on. Jump in here with McCuskey, see what he's up to. He's running 11th. He's hanging out here looking at. Ooh, what a slider! That was about to be a close one. JC rolling around with him. Klinkart is not necessarily really losing any ground to Skyler. So kind of got to wonder, is this a deal of he's just kind of hanging out saving his stuff, or is this all he's got? Skyler is pretty good about saving things, but sometimes it's almost like he zones out just being fast instead of backing off just a hair. So you kind of know what he's got. The problem is him doing that, most of us can't keep up with him. So, you know, these are the problems you have. It's just one of them deals. Sometimes, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Most of the time, we're the bug. Occasionally, Skyler will play bug for us, and we get to be the windshield. But collectively, as a group, it's pretty infrequent. So, Link's definitely got that running down though. He's just kind of keeping pace with him. Got the M&M's mobile. So weird seeing these paint schemes on Toyotas. That was really crazy ball. Jump back here to the sexy Waltrip mobile. I think we're probably about, just to call it, we're 10 laps away. Kyle got the back end out a little bit. About 10 laps away from pit stops that will take us to the conclusion. All the way to the end. Let's see here. Rafter's just outside the top 5. He's running 6th right now in the Canadian Tire 45 Chevy. And behind him, make 7 up yours, Marty Rogers. I wish that he would put us that slogan on there. That was one of the greatest ad campaigns ever. And, whoa. Benson ended up getting the end of that. Feet got out there a little bit before it's actually going to start. He gets up to slider. Oh, they tried to turn back under. Benson was there. Yeah, I bet that sucks to do in VR. I am good, but let's ride along with him. This won't be like what he saw, I don't think, but I mean, kind of. It'll be like right up on his head. Turn underneath. Yeah, you see there? I mean, there's just no room. We're gonna hop the curb. Yep. Yeah, David's kind of turned out a little bit, but I mean, they're both kind of trying to work slider there too. So that there, folks, that'd be short track racing. Good. So, we've had the beating, the banging, and the wrecking, and here comes Nodge. We got some takers onto pit road. I'm sure we've got some angry folks. People have got wrecked. Now is the time, especially. Just keep it calm and cool. Do your breathing. Let things go out. Just let things go. We got to be last pit stop to be able to go. There's David coming in too. And we were wondering, is this going to be the Achilles heel of these fast guys? And it does not appear to be the case at all. They're just doing it up. So I don't think that's part of the deal. And while we've got another opportunity to do this, we'll pop this dude up right here. That link to Discord, you can join us, League 6307, the No Toad Recruiting League. But it's a racing league. But we are recruiting. You can come race with us. almost every night of the week. ARCA, Xfinity, this is the Sunday night show. Next Gen, 87 Legends. ARCA, Next Gen, 87s, open to everybody. The Xfinity cars you gotta run in. Official races start at 8. 20 years since back in 2002, back when dinosaurs roamed the internet. Use the racing series from Papyrus. You can check us out with Facebook. You can hit the link on the YouTube, the Twitter. Oh man, I think you can't actually do that. So I would start naming off every possible one you could have. That would be wrong of me, so I won't. All right, boys and ghouls, spooks of all ages. Who is going to make it to the end? Will anybody make it till the end? I think we got some pit stops in our future, to be quite honest with you. Pretty sure. But this time, our go is going to be on Klinkart. He is the leader. The leader of Cola. When he says go, we're going to say how high. And he says go. Kyle kept up with him. Did not get the start that I'm sure he wanted. Kyle's on the outside, which I have yet to see Kyle make that pass on the outside, but I've seen Skyler do it, and I'm betting that Kyle can. He made some distance up going into 3 and 4. There's Klinkart on the inside. Bump. Little kiss for good luck. And Klinkart holds her for another lap. Shoe's going to go ahead and hop up in here and say, hey, I'm here to steal positions from whoever loses one. And Kyle got room. Kyle's back on the inside. Klinkart leads. And Skyler has made a position back up already to start working his way up. And just because it makes for good drama, there is Skyler, and he's got Davey on his rear end, the twin Toyotas. That seems to be right on board here. I definitely think these two don't cut each other any breaks, and I also kind of think they cut a lot of the other ones of those breaks, because it may be that they feel bad that they're that much faster than we are, but these two are pretty evenly matched. They're both fast. They're both bad fast, and they definitely get right on top of each other. I think we've had some netcode related issues that have made things look that really weren't exactly what they were, but nonetheless, didn't seem like they really cared. Had some nudges and some nudges back, so I would say that if it was going to be just give them the old dump, that by now somebody would have been dumped. I mean, we are 130 laps into this, so I don't think it's that bad blood boiling, but it's definitely something that I like to watch, because I can push this as good TV. And I could just flatly lie to you guys and tell you that they scream at each other and don't like each other, send each other pictures of them, I don't know, punching babies, thinking about the other one or whatever. That's absolute lies, but it's all about marketing. These guys don't like each other, and you need to watch this because they might do something and you're going to miss it if you ain't watching. Skyler looked like he was a little light in the tail end getting in there. Yeah, Davey is just there. Like, he is there. Get some mirrors in there as they head off into turn 3. They just are mirroring each other. We don't really have a change up front. We've still got Klink leading Gretsch, leading Skyler, who was leading Hendricks. And then the shoe was hanging out fifth. That's the top six right there on the street. Get these guys rolling in. Kyle keeps heading up a little higher. I wonder if that's a tire savings thing or if he's trying to push a little bit and he knows that Skyler just keeps kind of running over him, so he's maybe just thinking out of the way might be the best for right now. Davey and Skyler make this look easy, and this is not. We wrecked right there in the trucks on Wednesday night, so we got about, I don't know, 300 feet. So, I mean, it's hard to go on a straight line sometimes here, even with the not very much horsepower trucks. But I ended up on my driver's side. I actually pulled a Christian on there. I was up sideways, dragging my driver's door down the pavement. But yeah, these boys, they really just they make things look way easier than it really is. Definitely tell you that. Right on board with our leader, Jacob Blinkhart, looking back at the Twin Terror Toyotas. Right on with him here a little bit. Let me see if I can get the jaws. Da-da. Da-da. He's there. Clink's going to give him all he's got, but I'm not sure that that's going to be enough. Yeah. Oh, and there's Captain not very good at this following him, and we are under yellow. McCuskey's got a boo-boo. Right on board with Mr. McCuskey here. Oh, did he get a tap from down under? I kind of wonder. Oh! Wow! Well, that wasn't no lie. We are having power problems here, trying to put the power down. That is... Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Dang, 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 dang. Dang, dang. Oh, feed time at the zoo. We absolutely can get to the end now. With pit stops anyway. I don't know if we can do it with what we got on track, but oh boy. It has become, yeah, this is just a job at this point, man. These guys are just out there getting just destroyed. So, man, I tell you what, people skipping through this later are going to swear that they're watching the same thing. So Clinkhart is going to start out front. But this time we're going to have Carnes to the outside. Al Corey is going to start in third. We got Mr. Hendricks and Kyle and the shoe. I mean, realistically, that's been the fastest 6 cars all race, and they've all just kept swapping spots. Hopefully, they're going to have about 53 laps here of green flag that they can get this sorted out and try and get us a victor. And then we'll talk to the top 3, and then we'll tell you guys to have a happy Halloween, and we'll get out of here. And hopefully we don't have a 24 hours of Martinsville thing going on here. Pace car may get the bonus point for leading the most laps tonight. Because that sucker has been out a lot. Wonder if they've had to change tires and refuel it yet. That could be a completely different car. Yeah, they put so many miles on the other one. They may have to go trade it in on a new one. probably, I don't think it's been that many, but I think it's definitely been out front for a while. So Skyler, being about the only guy I can really remember seeing that just power moved around the outside, is starting on the outside. We're going to assume that that is exactly what he's going to try and do. I'm going to just take that as the gospel. We're going to assume that Skyler's going to just try and go to the outside. We're going to have 52 laps to go when we come back. Oh, man! That didn't work. Tried to go so soon, he was in the corner, got a little wheel slippage a bit. Oh. Davies up high. He's going to have 3 below him. Nope, they got back 2. 2's doable. 3's a little rough. Oh, Skyler's going to just hang out and be like, nah. Going to go ahead and just reset that idea. He knows he's faster. And now he's just going to toy with him. Which, granted, I guess that's probably fairly satisfying. If you're that fast, you just make somebody screw up by being behind him. And I can see why Earnhardt would do that so much. I mean, I would. I don't think that. Well, that, yeah, I'm probably a jerk, so maybe that's not something cool to do. But that's what they do. Well, Clink's up. Oh, no. He's got a corner. Oh, we got a little skiddly doodah, and we got Kyle in the wall. Oh, my God. What happened, Kyle? So here comes Kyle into turn 1. Let's see what we got going on. That was where he was getting a little high. Yeah, I was going to say, Kyle was running a lot of rear brake bias. He had stepped that thing out a few times. All right, so not much of any real consequence. Just kissed the wall. Wrinkled up the sponsor on the quarter a little bit. The sun has definitely come out. Oh, man. The Nodge gets the free pass here, and he is our sponsor for tonight. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 200 No Toad Racing League Xfinity Sunday Series. This is the series you have to qualify for with the No Toad Racing League. The others are open to everybody, but to run the Xfinity cars, you do have to run races. Of course, everything's in the Discord. You can get in there and look at that. Tomorrow night will be the ARCA cars at Martinsville. And that'll be about like this, I assume. Nod just got caught back up. I'll flip back around here for another couple of laps with the leader being the pace car. We cannot get the pace car out from in front of here. He just keeps leading. We have people in chat that are giving the old Ross Chastain. We're starting to get calls for just doing things that will draw a penalty from the league admin. So not exactly something we can do here. I agree that it definitely looked cool, though. I cannot believe I've seen it I don't know how many times. I still can't believe it. Looks like some sort of weird special effect they did for a movie. Just wild. I mean, it'd be actually way cooler if somebody won and they somehow figured out how to hack into the system where they could stand up and throw a watermelon out or a pumpkin. And, you know, tomorrow's Halloween. Throw a pumpkin out of the car. That'd be pretty sweet. So the pace car lights should go off. And they do. Now everybody should line up side by side. And they will. I don't think we're going to the end. I have this feeling we're going to be under caution again. Possibly a couple of times. It's just kind of how we've been doing it today. Pace car comes in, catches the nose of the 5 car, and away we go. Once again, Skyler decides the low line is the place for him, so he's going to back it off. McCuskey looks like he rubs the wall just a hair back there at the back of the field. That the 5's going to lead the 47's going to lead the 38 with Al Corey, 45, hanging tight right behind him. And Skyler is just going to duct tape himself to that back bumper cover. Oh, nope, they might have it now. He got him moved up just enough. Man, he just about scrubbed the pink off the side of that car on the wall. You cannot get a whole lot closer than that. Man, that was a battle. I'm sure that Klinkart was elbows up and swatting flies on that steering wheel at the time, but he did a fantastic job. Now the attention turns to the car behind him. The yellow one that's not real good at this. Right. We come around for 40 to go. 40. Highway 40. Yeah, buddy. 40. Probably just aged myself there with that, and that's all right. So these 3 are going to do their thing. We got some side-by-side here. We got, that's Marty, and that is Slider, and that's Feed. There's Kyle. We got Kreidler right there with him, and Benson behind him. And we got JC and Sarge. And then looks like we've got McCuskey tailing up this line of cars. And Kyle's fast. Fight's pretty fast. He'll fight feet. Yeah, all that rear braking, well, it helps him turn, but sometimes when you've got the impetus of trying to get back to the front, you want to notch a little of that out of there so you try and even it out. But then again, sometimes like, let her eat. Just hitch a ride here with Kreidler on the nose of the 99 car. Then we're going to immediately jump back off of it. Because, fly with me. Just jump down here to these. Just stay at ground level with them. Kyle is going to try that outside. Just so high that bird. This is where the fight is at. Let's check back up front here. That looks pretty well status quo. Looks like these boys are, get back just in time for Kreidler to scooch her up to the wall. Well, stop me if you've heard this one before, but we're under caution. Well, he didn't wreck there. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, the 42 avenging the 48. Just looked to me, Benson got in there a little hot and pushed up. And also, one of the telltale things that happens at Martinsville. There's a lot of things that happens at Martinsville. People get mad. Everybody's going to be mad. I kind of can't wait for the interviews. It's going to be big mad theater. Big mad. So, I don't know how Kyle is going to gain any points on Davey if Davey's running third at a track that he's not good at. Klinkart has been I don't want to say amazing, but I don't want to say solid. I mean, we knew Clean Cart was good. You guys probably heard that. I was actually scratching my ear underneath my headphone. If you heard that, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, he showed up and he's been good, but he is really just, I mean, he has just made it a point of being up front. I mean, just nonstop. Really having a good season with the No Toad Racing League. Skyler, you know, like I said, he's well documented. He's alien fast. Davy's in that same boat. Then there's very much a majority of the average to upper average in the No Toad Racing League. Some of the upper averages are like Piracini and Johnny Brugg. Johnny's not in a lot of the stuff. I run him a lot on Mondays. You know, work schedules. And that's the same thing we got with Skyler. You know, you got real life stuff that goes on. And you can't always make all the races. So, you know, there's definitely room for people. If you guys want to come in and run. We're pretty friendly, I will say, with the possible exception of this guy. You might want to watch him. He doesn't like it when I say that he's going to win, and then he calls me names. Granted, they're truthful, but, you know, still. He's going to call me names after he sees this. Oh, we are down to 30 to go, folks. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Can we do it this time? It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 200. We're going to have 29 to go. Skyler says go. This is off of him. And go we go. We go in the corner. The hardest way to go. Oh, thump. Like 19 wide there through 3 and 4, or 2 and 3. I got myself backwards, flipping around the cameras. And no! Well, that was timely. Let's ride along. Because, you know, we got time to go. Kind of a little high. I don't see anything super crazy there. Kusky is in there. Oh, yeah, we've only seen him here. I about had it, man. I just, golly, man, I had that sucker saved. Well, here we go again. So we're going to lose like 3 more laps. So we're going to have like 24 to go. Slowly but surely, we are working our way in to the finish of the It's a Great Pumpkin. The Great Pumpkin, not a Great Pumpkin. Man, I'm getting delirious. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 200, sponsored by Nodge, otherwise known as John Crutchley. Oh, I think we could have been done like an hour ago. But we're not. So we're still making some slow matriculating cycles. By sweetly. Just keep spinning. Just keep spinning. That's what they're doing. It was cloudy earlier and the sun has come out. I would like that to be known, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe it got sunny and everybody got all crazy. Like a cat get a sunspot, they're all like, you know, rare and crazy and whatnot. All right, at least 2 more yellows from that one. Yeah, you're probably right. We probably got 2 more from here, and both of them will probably be, well, no, I'm going to say we probably got, I think we got 3 more to go. I think we got 3 more yellows to go. And I say we'll have 1 more, then we'll get to the, just about to the finish, we'll have another one, then we'll have another one. We'll have a double green, white checker. that's what we'll end up at, because that's just kind of the way this is working out. And man, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope we go green from here on out. But I just don't see it. It's just one of them nights. It's like having a full moon. There's weird things are going to happen. We got Kyle, who's got himself wedged back there in 12th. I have a feeling we've got him a pit stop in here. Yeah, which may as well stop in, get some tires. Work this afternoon. All right, we go on Skyler. You know, like we've been doing pretty much all night. This will bring us around to 23 to go. You know, average of every 7 laps. Yeah. Well, we got 3 more. We got 3 more in us. I got confidence. Skyler, middle of the corner, taking it in. He got a great launch again. Now Klink is going to have to fight for his life against Davey. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that is probably the smart move for Davey. Klink's that fast, just ride. You got over 100 points to the, your chief competition. Your main competition, which is Kyle, is like 7 spots behind you right now. You're good. Just sit back there, ride, accumulate points. See. Whoa, Kyle, easy killer. All right. Well. Let's see how we got there. I have no idea. Let's learn. Kyle's down. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that was fairly clear. All right. So. Little tap will do you. I had a save. Sarge with a sympathy spin there. We got some like Roscoe and Cletus and Enos going on there. You. Kyle's going to come in. I bet Kyle is going to throw his fast repair at this thing. Actually, no. Well, yeah, that's a front end hit. iRacing has made that a little goofy. Sometimes it doesn't take much of a front end hit and you lose the motor. Again, no bueno. We don't like that. We don't want to be losing no motors. They blow motors for fun on like DBC, but we ain't DBC. We're in TRL. League 6307, yep. Pop the fast repair, start at the back. May as well slap tires on it, fuel. Call bad names, spit on the dashboard, whatever you got. Get that car good, mad. So it decides that it's going to be like, watch this bucko, and it's going to give you a ride that you will not soon forget. All right, so that was one caution. We got 2 more to go. I'm afraid we're going to have more than 3. I sure hope not. Pace car, if the pace car wins this race, I don't know how to interview it. I believe that is a bot. So we might not have a winner's interview. Just so you know. It's going to be like beep, bop, bork, boop, bop, bop. Something like that. And let's see, so I have 2 more. We're around 16 to go. Who is going to win? The way it's going, I think I might be able to get out there with the car and keep up. Like my car. It's like my car, not even a race car. I can run 40 mile an hour. Alrighty. Let's try this one more again. Skyler is the point man. Skyler is really taken into this, getting the apex of 4, and he's got it. He has found something that he likes. And now we go to the back straightaway one more time. We got 2 wide. We got some Kyle in the back there. We got some Marty. Hi, Marty. Bye, Marty. Hi, Marty again. Bye, Marty again. And there's the fight feet FedEx Mobile. Losing a spot to Kyle, who's good and motivated to get as many spots back as he possibly can after that. Doesn't do a lot of good when you have to talk a lot to bite your tongue. Well, I'm going to tell you what, that was a good one, too. Whoop, got a little goose. Kyle takes the gooses and keeps on moving. All right, we got this pile going around here. The front is just kind of being the front. Kind of doing its thing. Let's head on the back here. Check out Benson. See if Kyle's going to try and high side him. I don't think. Oh, little crossover. Whoop. Keeps it down off him. Power down. 9th position now belongs to Kyle. Benson is back in 10th. That's still a top 10 out of a 23 car field. Not the worst thing you could have for today. Kyle, of course, if he's not top 5, is going to be upset. He was up top 5 pretty much all day long. The boys up front. Davey is slowly but surely losing time to the shoe. Adam showing me some speed. Now, dang it, I've said shoe so many times I can't remember his real name. I believe it's Shane. But I told him if he qualifies good, I'll call him by his real name. But if not, he's just the shoe. And the hat trick for the 33. Oh my God, please, Marty Duncan. The 7-Up car wrecking the Coke car. That is the rivalry we need. And I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, he sure did. Oh, man, we got a Coke versus 7-Up rivalry. 7-Up can't have, I don't know, 10 places bottling for them. Coke's going to eat them up. I smell the lawsuits coming already. I'm sure that was not intentional. I don't think any of these wrecks have been well, okay, I'll take that back. One of them did look very intentional. But by and large, they're not. This is just a tight, skinny, narrow, hard to deal with racetrack. Just is what it is. Oh, 7 to go. Well, so far. So now we got to get this one going and then get our green-white checker, I think is how I had this. I believe that was how my bingo card was sorting out. I don't remember. 13 cautions. Well, that's a good number for Halloween. Unreal. I don't know that I've ever seen 13 cautions. And we ran, I was complaining when I got here in season 19 that we were running on parking lots because that's how small they were, and I don't think we had 13 cautions there. Man. This is rough. That was the Gibbs. Well, I mean, I'm just here for the fact that we've got some drink rivalries here that aren't beer cars. Getting that was a Gibbs. we're getting calls for chastening things, and other things are becoming Gibbs. We're starting to verberize people. That's the word now because I used it in a sentence. We're turning people's names into verbs. We're down to 15 cars on the track. We have now lost 8 of the 24. We have actually lost a little over a third. And Dixon, being the last car, has definitely had his struggles, so I don't think he's going to be all that in the fold. Kreidler seemed to have his struggles. Crutchley's car's beat up. Sargent's been around a few times. So yeah, this the top 10 is definitely going to be where it's at. Kyle's sitting there 7th. I don't know if he's got enough to get there. But then again, it's go time. I tell you guys that, broadcaster jinxes, but I think Skyler's got it. He appears to be fastest one on the track. I don't necessarily see Davey trying to kind of dive bomb in there. I am confident Rafter won't. I don't think Kyle would. That outside row, man, it's hard telling. And Skyler says, let there be green. Come around 3 to go, and a monster of a jump. That was a huge jump. So we've got 4 Plex cars here. We got Sticky Fingers holding up the little man in the boat. Some Glazed Donuts with a little 7-Up. Oh yeah, Glazed Donuts goes give you Sticky Fingers. Boat paddle, good deal. 7-Up can. We just got a whole lot of sticky stuff there. Oh, the Coke car's back there. Yeah, it's just, we got the 5 horsemen of the sticky. AJ. Oh no, AJ. Oh, we get it going. AJ got it going. All right, we're gonna come back around. This is for all the beans. Skyler's got it. Klink is going to take 2nd. Hendricks is going to take 3rd. Oh, the Shoe's going to pull in 4th. Gretsch going to pop 5th. Alacory 6th. The Thunder from Down Under. JC's 7th. Snyder's going to finish 8th. Marty Rogers is going to finish 9th. And the Fighting Feet is going to finish 10th. Whew, what a struggle of race. Nodge comes in 11th. Sarge is 12th. Kreidler is going to be your 13th place car. We got AJ finishing 14th. So congrats, Skylar Carnes taking the Polish victory lap. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, look at that. Boink. Oh, you missed the cone. Come on. If you're going to drive like that, at least take the cone out, for crying out loud. Oh, Skyler is going to just burn that thing down. I'm not real sure. I think we're doing some human tricks here. We'll wait for the guys to get here to the Xfinity broadcast booth. Mr. Klinkart coming in as the runner-up. You gained 19 positions. That is a hell of a run at Martinsville.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it. I just worked in my best.
Well, I had said on here that, I mean, it's not like you came in being dog slow or nothing, but you have really just got consistently fast this season. It's been really cool to watch. I mean, you're just up there fighting nonstop, and been doing a great job, especially here is, just a harder place as Martinsville is to run. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun, especially racing with Skylar and Davey. We all race clean up there. Love beating fenders with them.
Yeah, I was really kind of expecting that on one of the 8,000 restarts we had tonight that somebody was going to get a little dive bomby, and then we were going to end up with some fluky winner because you three were going to be all wadded up. And now you guys were hard racing but clean racing, and that was a good race to watch. Minus half of it being under caution.
Yeah, sadly, that's just kind of what we expect at Martinsville. Sometimes we get lucky, we don't have as many, but the green flag runs definitely helped me keep my spot, and I felt like I was faster in the longer runs. I don't know if Skylar was holding back or not, but I figured if maybe we had a longer run there at the end, I could have maybe done something, but probably not.
It was impressive nonetheless. I will absolutely give you that. You had a good showing, had a good run. You got a second place finish out of it. So that's definitely nothing to sneeze at. Had a real good run tonight.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I was able to do it, especially with running the paint scheme I'm running, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I let anybody go, do you got anybody you want to say hi to?
Just hi to my mom. I don't know if my painter's watching, but hi to him. I know he's going through a lot right now. I know the kid that I was running for, he passed away, so I know he's going through a lot, and I hope everybody's going okay, and just keep everybody in the prayers.
Yep, absolutely. Man, that is our runner-up. That is Jacob Klinkart. We're drop down here to pick up Mr. I'm not very good at this, Davey Hendricks. So what are you going to lie to me about next, Davey?
Listen, all the tracks I keep assuming are going to be my drop weeks. Bristol, here, Talladega. I somehow scrounged together like a decent run. I mean, at Bristol, I think it was 6th. Here, I just wanted to, have a solid top 5. I'm stoked to just even be in the conversation. This is my least favorite track, like bar none on this service. Like, I'm not a short track guy, but this is a whole nother level. But I don't know. I think the caution laps helped me. I don't think I know Klink was faster than me on a long run when me and him were running up front for a while, and then I wasn't catching Skylar, Kyle, Rafter. So I wasn't a fan of the cautions. I think there were too many, but I do think they helped me out a little bit.
Yeah, and overall, I mean, it was absolutely you. I mean, it was between you three. Had Kyle up there and Shu, but it was obvious they just didn't have your guys' speed. Long run, short run, either way. So yeah, you're getting in here, and all these
supposedly
bad weeks. I kind of wish Skylar was running full time because I'd like to see how tight you guys would be in points.
It'd probably be pretty tight. I know he's always going to have me on short tracks. Road courses seem to be a toss-up. Talladega or super speedways are a toss-up. And on mile and a half, I think I have a little bit better long-term speed in a lot of cases. But maybe next season we see, or whenever we switch to next gen, I think you'll see a big switch up in how we finish. Because I know he's running it a lot, and I've not run it at all.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to get into those. They are absolutely different. I apparently am more of a right front tire driver. Those cars make a lot of sense to me. You guys that are good at kind of actually having them yawed out don't particularly take to them real fast. So yeah, your first race, let me know, and I'll see if I can get in there with you and see if I can actually keep up.
There's a good chance you will.
No, I'm sure there's not. There's the third place runner-up, Davey Hendricks, and we got Skylar in here. Skylar, why you got to be so fast again?
It's short track racing. That's one of my favorite things I love to sit and do is just run short tracks. It's a rhythm, and I just absolutely love them to death. Bristol #1, Martinsville is probably #3 on the list. Richmond's second in my heart for short tracks there, with the main big 3 that the Cup go to. So that's definitely how it runs for me.
Yeah, I came in doing practice stuff right before broadcast. Had wandered off and come back in, and sure enough, there's Carnes at the top of the speed chart. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that tracks. And then coming out, I, for a little bit, honestly, was kind of worried you were going to stink the show up. But I don't know if it was just the yellow flag gods decided they were going to try and keep everybody bunched up tonight or what it was. But, that restart point it sure looks from the camera I was using on you that you were hitting the gas almost at the point of where you're just starting to straighten the wheel out off of 4. And the first time it really caused havoc behind you, but after that I think everybody kind of figured it out. Was that some sort of advantage, or was it just trying to get there early to try and get the field to string out?
I was just trying to get the jump as best as I can to get in front of the second place car there to get the good turn in. That way I'm not sitting in there killing the right front, diving it in on the inside going into 1 and 2. You got to have that like good arc to keep all the tires on it. And with my strategy tonight too, everybody else stayed out. I went in on 44, took tires. We had that long run, and then came in, took tires again, and then I sat and waited to take tires until lap 154, and then I had to save those tires from 154 to the end, so I was driving it conservatively at the end there.
Well, right on. That's I was kind of trying to gauge off of you when you had stopped of what was going to take one more stop, and there were so many cautions that didn't particularly matter. Ended up being what it was, but man, that was another dominating Skyler performance. I got to give you that. Was that? And I know they're all in here, everybody can listen, but how close to 100% each lap was that?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, did you just kind of cruising it at like 95% and just kind of zoned out in that rhythm of doing it, or were you actively trying to save back?
I was just zoned out. I had my steering ratio to a 14-1 and a -8 on the offset, and was just sitting there getting into a rhythm, easing onto the gas on the exit, making sure I wasn't killing that right rear, and going into the entry in the middle of the corner, make sure I was saving that right front. And every time I had to sit and change the tires, both right front and right rear were equal every single time.
Wow, that is you could probably sell that. If you forgot to teach that to people probably pay just for that.
Just a perspective, my tires never got past 96% tonight on the rights.
Man, that is wild. All right, well, I'm going to let everybody get moving because we ran long with these cautions. So that is your winner, Skylar Carnes, and happy Halloween, everybody. And we will be back. We still got 4 more weeks to go, I believe, and then we'll decide a champion on the No Toad Racing Network. We will catch you next week.
Good job, buddy. P1 right there.